So hello everyone. For this question statement, already we have brainstormed the points, advantages, disadvantages, introduction. I have shown it to you, format also, conclusion also. Now I'm going to write how to write body detail paragraph with the help of these points. Okay. So how we can start, all the options I will be telling you, body 1 and body 2 for disadvantages. Let's start. So before that, we will be reading question statement again, so that those who have not watched previous video, you can write with me. Nowadays, the development of technology has allowed computers and mobiles to translate language automatically. Nowadays, the development of technology has allowed computers and mobiles to translate language automatically. Now there is a facility to translate any language, any tongue from foreign countries in your own English or Hindi or any other country language. So that's the thing. So here they are asking, do you think advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Do you think that it has more advantages than disadvantages? If you say yes, it has more, then you will be writing at least two or three, at least two advantages, and here also two advantages. But if you say that it has more advantages, then you can write three advantages and two disadvantages. Okay, so there should be some disbalance, means balance should not be there. But if you don't understand this outweigh word, then you can write equally advantages also and disadvantages equal number, two here, two here. But in introduction and conclusion, always mention that on the basis of these advantages and disadvantages, I really think that it has more benefits overall. Okay, so this kind of situation you can write, and as I told you, 40 minutes we have been given for this. First 5 minutes you will be doing this planning, and the last 5 minutes you will be doing proofreading for finding your own errors in spelling, in punctuation marking, in sentence structure. Okay, and if some words are repeated, please change your words with synonym or add something before and after. Suppose you are using computer, then you can use the word computer softwares, okay, computer tools, or you can write mobile apps, software apps. You can use some different words. Okay, so main topic was language conversation with the help of technology, and it has advantages, it has disadvantages also. So these are the points you again look at. First we will talk about disadvantages. So format of this essay, as I have told you, first introduction, last conclusion paragraph. Within that, body 1 will be about advantages, body 2 will be about disadvantages. But here if you are writing more advantages, suppose three advantages and two, then you can start with disadvantages first and then talk about more advantages. But it should not be like that. Disadvantages you will be writing very like in less words. No, equally expand the paragraphs. Let's talk about low accuracy because of high vocabulary problems. So whatever the points it came into my mind, I have written it down, and for all these points I have made low accuracy through these translator tools. And second one, everywhere internet is not available. Okay, so let's start with first disadvantages body paragraph. So first point is low accuracy. How I have started the body paragraph, see this, on the downside, or you can write on the one side. Actually this is downside. On the downside, automated translator tools are prone to inaccuracies. Low accuracy I have written, inaccuracies. In other words, means I have announced my point. Now I am going to explain the this point. In other words, or you can use the word in to explicit or to expand it more. Each language has different alphabets, grammars, and multiple sentence structures, along with different feelings and meanings. Okay, so every language has different feelings and meanings, full stop. Now sometimes Google Translator uses high vocabulary words for a person from India. Here you can use for example also, a A person from India will be unable to understand French slangs or words if there is human translator does it or doing it. He can explain it well, but not a software can't explain it. So that's the explanation about my first point, inaccuracies. Okay, so second point is here. Now see this, I have written everything, high vocabulary, problem for common people, every language has different grammar rules and all. Now I'm going to write internet not available. So in addition to, or moreover, or furthermore, anything you can use, in every corner of the world, there may not be internet facility. There may not be a, there may not be may not be an internet facility, then probably that is a failure gadget. That is a failure gadget. That is a failure gadget. No, it's not failure gadget or failure process, you can say. Okay, for instance, in remote areas of Africa and South Asian rural regions where there may not be a proper connection through internet. Okay, thus there are some drawbacks which cannot be ignored, which fully dependent on it. While fully dependent on it, while it is not while fully dependent on it. So this full line you can write it whenever you are writing disadvantages. And so these are the connectors, how you can start the body paragraph on the downside. In other words, this is the announcement of point and its explanation and next point in addition to, and finally I have concluded the paragraph. Thus there are some drawbacks which cannot be ignored while fully dependent on it. Okay, now we will talk about speed, how fastly this app is converting into another language. Time saving, learning language is a long process. Okay, so if sentence structure we can use it here. Okay, so on the other hand, advanced developed language decoders, instead of translators I have used decoders or interpreters. Using new technologies brings advanced developed language decoders. So it is wrong. Bring about numerous benefits. So on the other hand, I have started with the topic. I am saying about bring about numerous benefits, comma, especially in terms of speed and easy to apply for any dialects. Okay, now here I have announced my advantages, both advantages first, and then I will explain it one by one. Speed, in terms of speed, and easy to apply for any dialects. To initiate with my first point, I will explain these machine systems. These machine systems, this machine systems can fastly change any foreign language into English or native tongue. That leads to save time for many professionals or businessmen. So of course it can be understood that for many professionals, those who are visiting another country for their business purposes, that's a time saving for them. It can save a lot of time for many concerned people. Furthermore, now next point, despite minor errors, these we know it in disadvantages we have already talked about. Despite minor errors, these high-tech softwares can on computers or phones empower tourists to seamlessly navigate different nations and languages. Now we are talking about tourist people. So tourists to seamlessly navigate or to roam in different nations and languages. The Google Translator tool is a prime example which can be used around the globe by the tourist community. So the Google Translator tool is a prime example which can be used around the globe by the tourist community. So this two points I have explained it here. First, how time saving is there, blessing for a tourist. So but I have missed that point. Otherwise language learning is a long process for them. Here we can write otherwise Language learning is a long process. It may take 2 months, 3 months, 6 months or a year. You can write this. So I will be showing my full essay. So on the basis of these 2 points, advantages, I have started from here. On the other hand, so these underlined green words or phrases, you can use it in your IELTS essay body paragraphs. Okay. On the other hand, numerous benefits, especially in terms of to initiate with. Furthermore, is a prime example. So how I have written, you can also copy it. So this is full writing body paragraph 1. Now disadvantages. So this is advantages, low accuracy. How I have started on the downside, and then in other words, and in addition to second point, and how I have finished this paragraph.